Hi guys, welcome to Game On Modest TV One. So over the weekend, the English Premier League kicked off the 2026-2027 season. Yes, with first match, the opener from Arsenal and Coventry. Yes, Arsenal Coventry at the Emirates Stadium, and then Arsenal won by 3 goals to nil. Yes, Arsenal showed why they are the defending champions. They scored three unanswered goals from Kai Havertz, who scored the first goal of the season. So in the 2026-2027 season, Kai Havertz is the player who scored the first goal of the season. Then on Saturday, we had the early kickoff from Manchester United and Hull City. So Hull City, Manchester United, it was played in Hull City. And the newly promoted side gave us a shock. Or no, I'm not sure. So they gave Manchester United the shock of their lives. Yes, they scored United 2 goals to nil. Surprising, right? So surprising. Hull City. Why am I saying surprising? United they are not too good, so nah, it's not a surprise. They scored United 2 goals to nil. Yes, Hull City showed why they deserve to be in the Premier League. Then Everton Crystal Palace. Everton Crystal Palace. Everton also won their game 2 goals to nil. Then Ipswich Town and Sunderland. Ipswich won 2 goals to 1. Then Nottingham Forest and Leeds United. Leeds also won a goal to nil. Leeds went to Sunderland and they won their game. Then the last game on Saturday was between Brentford and Tottenham. Brentford also won by 3 goals to nil. That is quite surprising. Upon all the spending, Tottenham, the new recruitment, what's happening? Last season wasn't the best. In fact, last season was very bad, very poor performances from Tottenham last season. So we were all expecting a better season this year. But it looks like they are just continuing from where they left off last season. 3 goals to nil. Brentford won that game. Then on Sunday, Brighton, Aston Villa. Brighton also won 4 goals to nil. Yes, you heard me right. 4 goals to nil. And Manchester City, Bournemouth. City also won 2 goals to 1. Then last on Sunday evening was Newcastle, Liverpool. That game also ended 2-2. Yes, it was a draw game, 2-2. Then last on match day one was Monday Night Football. Fulham, Chelsea. Fulham, Chelsea, and Chelsea won 3 goals to 2. So that was a very entertaining football. Very entertaining football. Joao Pedro on the score sheet, Morgan Rogers on the score sheet, and Cole Palmer on the score sheet. So all front three of Chelsea's team, they were all on the score sheet. And that should tell you that yes, indeed, this season the front line of Chelsea, they mean business. They want to show why they were supposed to be at the World Cup. I think it was only Morgan Rogers who made it to the World Cup in the England squad, but Joao Pedro missed out in Brazil. Cole Palmer also missed out in the England squad. So this season they want to prove a point, and yes, they started really well. If you watch the game, you could see the link up between them was really good. So we're expecting more goals from them. So guys, these are the score line or from match day one. For me, the surprising score from match day one was between Brentford and Tottenham. I was really expecting Tottenham to do much better, even if it's a draw. That's fine. But to lose 3 goals, 3 unanswered goals, that's really bad. That's so surprising. And for me, the well, United, I wasn't expecting them to lose though, but I wasn't equally expecting them to maybe a draw. But Hull City also showed why they are in the Premier League now. So yes. So guys, let me know in the comment section which team surprised you most, and which team you think gave us a very poor performance over the weekend. Yeah, and the player rating to which player do you think did very well in match day one? Yes, match day one. Which player um, gave out 10/10 performance? All right, so see you. We will be bringing you updates on match day two. Yes, match day two over the weekend. So let's just run through the fixtures for match day two. So match day two kick off on Friday, 28th of August. So that is Crystal Palace, Man City on Friday. Then on Saturday we have Liverpool, Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth, Everton, Coventry, Hull City. So two newly promoted sides will be meeting on Saturday. Then last on Saturday, that's Spurs Newcastle. That game is also going to be a very tough game over there. Then on Sunday, we have Chelsea Brighton, Leeds Brentford, Sunderland Fulham, Manchester United Ipswich Town. Then last on Monday Night Football, we have Aston Villa versus Arsenal. That is also going to be an interesting game. So, guys, we will bring you update on match day two. The updates after the match, we will come out and we will bring you the score line and everything. So just follow the page and also subscribe our channel on YouTube and enjoy every bit of our videos whenever we drop them. See you.